I know it's been a long time. I've been focusing on a TikTok channel, and I've gathered a lot of following in that, and I've enjoyed it because I've kept it to about can't do any more than 10 minutes anyway. But I thought it's long overdue for an update. I'll definitely be back making more videos. So I went into sort of semi-retirement for a while. I've only made a few videos now and then. And that was okay, but I really want to get back to it. But what I want to update people, and I know I haven't posted hardly anything for ages. On the gaming shed, I'm now at a point where I've brought the insulation. I've got uh, uh, I've got carpet tiles. I'm putting down carpet tiles because I've got quite a few that I can use. I'm gonna got the spray glue, and I'll be putting them down tomorrow. So I got to move stuff out the way to put them down, and then put it back. After that, it's the insulation, and then it's a complete tidy of the area, because also I've got the outside to put foam across the holes and that, just because at the moment there's damp getting through, there's all sorts of dust getting through, and it's pretty terrible, and I'm not happy with it, because I really want to use this obviously for gaming, because I can fit in a 6x4 table, probably go to a 6x5, and that's probably it. I might be able to stretch it maybe to 6, a 7x5, 7x4, probably a standard, and that's probably as far as I can go. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy where it's going to go. It is flimsy metal. A bit disappointed in the flimsiness of the metal. That's okay. It's there. It's up. And once it's done, I'm going to be really happy with it, because once the insulation's down and the wood's put over it, which you can get, because I checked, you can get wood for about in Wickes's a certain amount for about £5.50. I think it's two, and they're quite long. So that's going to be nice, because that's not going to be overly expensive. So hopefully it will not be much longer. Hopefully I can get things near enough sorted out by the end of May. It may slip another month, but so long as it gets done, I'm okay with it. To do Wargaming itself, I'm taking a back seat, because my concentration hasn't always been good. Even today it went a little bit. It's not my stupidity or anything else. I'm not a stupid man. Of course I won't be able to do some of the things I have done, or even get closer to writing the rules for a war game. That's a B-movie war game I'm still working on, and I will be updating the notes. That's all it is, notes at the moment. That's how early it is. I've been taking my time, a lot of time with it, but I'm taking a back seat with actual wargaming. After when I was up big doing the Wings of Glory, and I messed up with the moves. My concentration went, and then I do mess up with the getting it the wrong way round, and I should spend more time to really look, which I did. I did, because a lot of the time I was okay on that game. Sometimes it just slips, but I do try to make sure and take my time to make sure that I get it right. I didn't use the right moves, and I got heavy criticism for it, unfair criticism from somebody I was playing with. It's only for game, for heaven's sakes, but due to that, and I thought, no, I can't have that. I can't have that, because I've been physically ill. I've suffered a lot of depression. It's been really bad lately with everything, because I'm looking after Ozzy. He's 15-month American Bulldog. He can pull quite a lot, and he a play by but also he gains a lot of control over the walks, and I'm trying hard to get him to sort it out, and he wants long walks. Oh boy, doesn't he ever. I mean, it's almost 6 miles from Hartcliffe, literally all the way to the start, that road that goes to Pensford, if people know the area. I mean, honestly, he even got briefly lost and walked down somewhere for like 3 times, and I didn't mean it. It was all sorted, and I got him in the end, even though I was hold on, even though I was oh sorry, oh even though yeah, it was 4 hours to be honest. Sorry, I got interrupted. I'm gonna splice this together anyway, but yeah, it was about 4 hours worth of him out, and he's a pain. He's a lovely dog. Don't get me wrong. He's a absolutely wonderful, wonderful dog. But I got problems. I need him done, and then the the fruitiness will go. But he play bites outside. He stopped the fruitiness outside. He play bites. He will nip your fingers. He's damaged my leather jacket. I still got to get fixed. He has damaged clothes in the past, and he's a pain. He's a bugger, bless him. But bless him. He basically does try to grab the lead, and then the lead handle, and he's only playing, but he can hurt with the play biting and stuff like that. And I think it's partly boredom with the regular walks, but places you've got to have variety. I know that, but there's very limited and full-time care, for heaven's sakes, from mum. As I keep telling her, I just cannot walk away. I really cannot walk away, because if I walk, there'll be no one else, and it'd be just dad's only as well. At early stages, and I mean seriously, of being elderly is with his life, and I'm thinking seriously, if I suddenly went, I do know that the future for my mum would be a lot bleaker. She could be in a care home. She could have loads of people coming and going to stuff like that. I don't think she wants that. No way. Or should she got to have a son? It will cost me my life, basically. I can never have a personal life or any form of life. It's got to be for my mother. And that's a fact. It's a huge price to pay. I've been near enough elderly by the time this finishes, but there's nothing I can do. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Maybe things will change where I know things are going to be okay, and I can actually at last move on, and I expect there'll be some sort of compromises, but at the moment it's just the way it is. It really just the way it is. But yeah, my Oz is going to be alright in the long run. I know that. The things will get sorted out. Yeah, it's a pain. And yes, I did try with his training, but he was very selective hearing, and he's a little pain in the butt. I love him dearly. He will always cry for me. He gives me kisses every day. He literally, the only dog that sits on my lap and gives me his paw and stuff like that. He cries only for me, so he's very attached to me. But all I got to sort out is for him to stop the pulling. I think that can be sorted out, especially after he reaches adulthood. That will settle down after he's done. And the play fighting, very important for the play fighting to be done. Pulling, I don't so worried about, but the only thing left outside is his road safety. I'm very worried about it, and I'm really trying. And I might have to be really, beyond strict with him. I'll never hit him. I don't like hitting a dog. But, bless him, I'm going to try to get him to listen, to sit when on command, and to go across that road. But he tends to run. And on the busy road after Hengrove, where that hospital, and that's very busy. And he walks across because he wanted to pull across before it went green. and I pressed the other one, and there was only one car, luckily, and he ran across, and I thought, seriously, no. So he can be a bit dangerous on the roads, but bless him. Bless him. But yeah, I'm hoping the shed won't be too much longer. As I say, I'm gonna have a break until I can improve my focus and stuff like that. So, as I say, I'm not done or anything else like that. But I have had my epilepsy return and fibro, which can, of course, issues to do with concentration and memory and things like that. Focus and concentration, and I'm on a lot of tablets anyway, and the stress and stuff, and considering what I got put up with every single day, and the frustrations that can also cause it as well. I know I'm going to be alright, but in the meanwhile, I've just started painting again, because I've rebased my high elves. I lost a bit to do with the Islands of Blood. There's things I've never found. You never know, I might be able to find more, and I bought more cheaper. Even the what Lions of Charisse or what Charas, I can't remember what they're called exactly. They're £10 cheaper, which is, I feel it's very expensive for the amount of models, considering that's the reason why I've done historical gaming. One, I do find a lot of the rules are a bit better for me. And it's just hugely cheaper compared to GW stuff. But hey, I do try to get it as cheap as I can. I am supporting my regulars, my stores as much as I can. I'm limited due to my money, but I will try. I did get a little bit of money to do with care, and I put that all to do with the store, so I'm glad of that. So I was pretty happy with that, and I'm happy to do so when I can. Because I want to concentrate on scenery now, because I've got a lot of stuff. The Dead Man's Hand, with the additional models I've got the next edition of Blood Bowl, because with the other Blood Bowl, honestly, due to the move, everything went all over the place. Literally, I lost bits to do with the human side, and even the orc side, there are bits all over the place. I'm not be able to find it. They're a little bit awkward to put together. I hope they can pull it all together and it'll be fine. But yeah, I'm gonna start regularly painting, and I got literally loads of orcs, 40k orcs. Actually, I realised the orcs go back to 2nd edition. I remember buying the 1st edition, but never actually getting ever to play it, which is a shame. I didn't know anyone, and at the time I had a choice of two, 40k or fantasy, and I just, because I had very, very little money that time, I focused on fantasy and got what I could, and it went till 2000 when I I can't remember if I bought any box sets of it before Fantasy Battle, but the 2001 was a big point for me with Fantasy Battle, because they had Orcs and Empire, and that was a great set. And I did find the Empire much better. With the later Empire, they were over-designed. Ribbons, hourglasses, you know the stuff. It was just too overly designed. When they had them nice and simple, it was much better, much nicer. That was just me. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on the painting and the scenery, because I've got to see how to make scenery. But I'll focus on that. I'm taking Lion's Mane as well. Once I can focus a lot more, we'll get back into it. I don't want to upset anyone or cause anyone aggro or cause any arguments, so I'm backing off from there. Also, I'll be doing role playing. I've got a Mad Max type game, which I can see. Atomic Highway, I believe it's called. That PDF is free. I thought it's not too bad a price. 120 pages. Easy to learn game, and shouldn't take long for people to get through. I'll be playing that big once a month at least. And I will be mainly primarily playing at VIG and maybe the casual games with the warmer weather in that shed if people are okay to do it, because I like to get it nice and cozy and tidy and everything else, and I've got a lot to do, but it will be there and sorted. But yeah, lots to do, because also before I go, I got a karaoke event I'll be setting up in memory of my sister. And Bristol Fall, well, is that it? Concord's gone. Concord's fully gone, because I did give it over, and I think things went wrong with them. I think with the last one, I know they lost a lot of money. Also, to do with the COVID stuff, or coronavirus, because that was the original name for it. They changed it. That had a massive impact, and then people were drifting and stuff like that, and things changed, and that was it. But what I will be setting up, because I had a good think about it, it's a one-day event. This will be the last minute. I will not be chairing someone. Wants someone in Bristol that's willing to be chairperson, that really has the experience within the gaming field, maybe related to publishing or something to do the miniature gaming or something like that, that really can take control, because I'm having a one-gamed event. One game, sorry. You see what I mean? Concentration. One-gamed event. Bloody hell, that would be useless, wouldn't it? One-day event related to my Quickfire Games Club, so I'll have that link. It'd be 100 tickets. I've now got the contacts with different people, and people that are friends within the gaming industry. For me, I could never dream of having that. I was even in friendly terms with Joe Deaver, for heaven's sakes. I spoke to him a few times. I think if he lived, we become more closer as friends. I mean, I didn't know he was properly wargaming part of him, because I am as well. So yeah, very sad he passed, and some others. So yeah, but still, yeah. The name of it, I don't know if I'm going to call it From the Ashes yet. 100 tickets maximum, I think, at the moment, and I'm just gonna put down ideas, and that it will be for next year. I'm gonna the planning stages, and hopefully it gets people involved. That people that I don't want any arguing or any fighting or any people taking the piss. Because honestly, when I hand it over, I just felt the atmosphere at that time was a little bit much for me. It was a little bit heavy with some of the criticisms. I thought was a little bit unfair, but I thought I wasn't keen on it. And then I handed it over, and because of the situation I was in, I couldn't attend every event to do with their meetings. And to be honest, with those events, they would have been pretty costly for me. Also, it was in places that I wasn't very familiar with, and it was could have been quite pricey for me. And honestly, with the situation at the time, with my mum, with her health and everything else going on, I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't. I couldn't attend, as like people would said. So I broke down on the phone and just said, "Look, I quit. I just quit. I just couldn't handle it anymore." But I'm better now. I'm getting there with my physical health. Not great with mental health, but that will get there. But hopefully things be sorted out. But yeah, I'm overrunning with all this. But still, that's a huge update. I will make more overtime, and hopefully when the shed's done, there'll be much more regular videos. But anyway, I should speak again within the next couple of months, but I don't know when. Till next time.